We've been asking business leaders about the coronavirus and their concerns about an outbreak. Joining us now from Miami is another business leader, one with many customers in China, Michael Rubin, executive chairman of Fanatics and of Rue Group, as well as a partner of the Philadelphia 76ers and the New Jersey Devils. He's what a life. Everybody wants to be him, I think. Oh, that's just me subliminally talking. Michael, you're in Miami. Gee, what's going on?
Joe, I'm just surprised you actually called me a business leader. That was a very warm introduction from you.
You know that you are. And you know what leaders do. Leaders lead. We heard about that. What is the coronavirus affecting
I'm missing you guys down. I'm missing you guys down here. It's we got to get you guys down here covering the Super Bowl and even more action.
We should do it from, and this would have been a good one. Yeah, we did. And this would have been better. This would have been the Miami. I'm sure that you're going to do some great stuff this weekend. We are envious. Any effect on your business about coronavirus? You have to think of all this stuff as a leader of a billion-dollar company, multi-billion.
Yeah, of course you need to think about these things. The truth be told, our exposure to mainland China is pretty small. We make, less than a few percentage points of our merchandise in China. We don't really have any employees in mainland China. But of course, you need to watch these things closely to make sure that what's a problem in a specific area of the world doesn't become a much bigger problem. But as of right now, I'd say, we're pretty underexposed there. We are building our China business in a pretty aggressive way, but it's still small. Of our over $3 billion of revenue this year, China's like 1% of our business, just to put it in perspective for you.
Right. So I guess you're selling a few 49ers and Chiefs jerseys at this point, huh? Are you getting a lot of Mahomes interest? Mahomes?
Yeah, I got to tell you, sales are absolutely spectacular. When we look at the revenue from the championship games 2 weeks ago, we were actually up 120% in revenue against last year and up 30% against the all-time record, which was 2 years ago when the Eagles and Patriots played each other. You've got just an unbelievable matchup now. The Chiefs, they haven't been in the Super Bowl for 50 years. The San Francisco 49ers have been, 6 Super Bowls. So there's so much built-up demand. I mean, sales are absolutely spectacular on both teams. And one of the things that's interesting, it's one of the first times ever that the sales are relatively similar. Either outcome is going to yield the same results for Fanatics on the e-commerce side. From a wholesale perspective, Kansas City's a little bit of a stronger market, but we're thrilled with how good business is.
I don't know. I mean, Mahomes is going to get the biggest contract ever. I would think that you might sell more. Well, Kansas City, San Francisco, maybe not. Maybe not.
No, listen. His individual jersey is the #1 selling jersey. So I think we've joked about this before. Yeah. We used to always say that other than death, taxes, and Tom Brady jerseys, nothing was consistent. Tom Brady was probably the #1 selling jersey over the past 20 years. Just in the last couple months, Lamar Jackson became the #1 selling jersey this season, and then Patrick ran away with it, and he's now the #1 selling jersey for the year. So that is the single #1 selling item we have is Patrick's jersey, and they're selling incredibly fast. But there's other great players too. Jimmy G from the 49ers, Bosa, Kittle. I mean, we've got lots of players. Kelsey. I mean, we've got lots of players selling jerseys, and that's it's amazing in the NFL when you have players that emerge and just become absolute heroes, and how much their fans support them.
So I don't know if you take the point. I mean, 1.5, I think, is where it is with the Chiefs. Would you do that? Would you just bet on the overall winner? Who do you? Where are you? What do you think is going to be? What would you do if you were me?
You guys. Well, if I were you, I would not bet it because I can't encourage gambling. But for me, I can tell you that I always go with my heart, and I'm pretty friendly with the owner of the 49ers, and it's the outcomes are Kansas City's a little bit better economically because of the wholesale business and how much more retail there is in Kansas City than San Francisco. But I'm rooting for the 49ers, and I hope that they get the victory.